Good morning. It's Greg Tran here in Austin, Texas with Gregory Group Real Estate. I'm here today with the first market update for this new year, January 2021, and so much has changed over the last month or two. What we've always known to be this seller's market, where we get lots of multiple offers and we have to have aggressive bids to get homes, it's really accelerated. This happened at some time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. What we saw was that what we already had at low supply got even lower. That was pretty normal because seasonally we always see a drop in supply around the holiday time. But of course we were already at low supply, so now we're at so then we hit an even lower supply. What we also saw is a lot more demand, a lot more buying come into the market. A lot of it is local. Interest rates are still low. We had a client just get pre-qualified, got loan approved at 2.5% on a 30-year fixed, which is just incredibly low. So that's part of it. People local are looking to buy. People are looking to move up. People are still feeling the pressure of being in their homes every day that we've been working with for the past year. But also we're seeing a lot come from out of state. We are seeing the proverbial California buyer. There are a lot of them that are leaving California and coming to move here to Austin. And there's also been a lot of announcements about companies. We know about Tesla, we know about Apple, but a lot of the companies here are, if they're not making big announcements to bring their company here, a lot of them already have presence here, and they're just upping the number of people that they're bringing. Elon Musk moved here, I'm sure you saw. So, as people see this news nationwide, we're getting even more investor activity here as people elsewhere see this news and they say, Austin looks like a really strong market. I want to invest in it. So for all these reasons, with that supply going down and that demand really going up, we're seeing this just become a really, really quick moving market. The bulk of homes now, almost, I want to say 90 to 95% of them are selling in several days. It's usually a weekend, and it's almost always with many offers. We've seen stories out there of 50 offers, 70 offers, 90 offers on homes. These are all true. It's not how all of them are, but there are some of them that are really hitting that many offers. 20 to 30 offers is fairly commonplace nowadays. In terms of how much we have to go over list price to win contracts, it's much higher than before. 10% over list price is almost just a starting point, because we're routinely seeing things go 15-20% over list, and this is with really strong terms too. Terms that our buyers here in Austin and in Texas just haven't been used to, but places in other part of the country have been doing for a while. We're talking higher earnest money. We're talking a lot higher on the option money, which before used to be $100 to $200, but now is going much higher. And a lot of people are opting to simply just waive the inspection period, pretty much take the home as is and deal with whatever you find later. We're also seeing that if you're financing, it's mandatory to put what's called the appraisal waiver on the contract, which means if there's a gap between the appraisal price and the contract price, the buyer's having to make that up in cash. Luckily, we're seeing that appraisals are mostly keeping up with the market, which is a great thing, but it's not happening 100% of the time. What it means is that if we're going to go after a resale home in today's market, we have to be very aggressive, and we have to make sure that we have some cash on hand behind. It's going to be very hard to get a home if we're, say, an FHA buyer at 3.5% with nothing behind that down payment. For buyers like that, we're suggesting different things like new construction and condominiums. New construction homes are tougher now than they used to be as well, because a lot of them are sold out and don't have a lot coming. Many of them we have to get on waiting lists, but if you're interested in that, let us know, and we know the ones that may have some inventory, and at least the ones that have reasonable waiting lists for you. On the flip side, it's an incredibly great time to sell your home. If you've thought about it at all, this may be the time to do it. A lot of sellers out there are getting much more than they ever would have expected. So really, if you've thought about it, please let me know. We're always looking for more homes, more inventory to get in the market, and we can help you get as much as you can possibly get out of it. I wanted to keep this video short, not get too much into the weeds, but if you have questions, I'd happy to get into more of the details and talk to you about it one-on-one. Just reach out to me. You know my phone number or email. I'd love to help in whatever way we can.